With quarantine still in full effect, esports are growing more than ever. Professional video gaming and just video gaming in general has become much more mainstream and reached an even larger audience from people that are just looking for activities to fill the time they have on their hands. My dad is one of those people. As esports have grown, I'm telling you, my father's about to shut the entire fucking thing down. He is about to light that entire industry on fire by becoming the world's premier esports athlete. For the last 2 weeks, my father has been in the laboratory constructing the ultimate gaming setup with a little bit of my help, which isn't a whole lot of help because I myself am not a very computer savvy person, so it's kind of just like my dad would ask me questions, but it'd be like asking him to a fucking brick wall because I don't know it either. It'd be like, Charlie, how do I set this up? And I just give him basic shit. Like, have you tried turning the HDMI off and on? Just shit that didn't help. But he eventually got it done, figured it out by himself and with the help of Andrew. And he's got an incredible setup going now that he has been putting actual, real, hardcore, elite gaming barbarian hours into, going at least 4 hours a day of practicing on the tracks and fine-tuning his vehicle. I'm telling you right now, my father is going to be to racing what Faker is to League of Legends. My dad is probably going to be the best iRacer in the world. Let me show you a little footage from his recent practice session this afternoon. My dad's like a shark, smelling blood in the water. He's thirsty. So he just moves right on past number 25 here, coming up on turn number 2. Easy, casual. Just blows right by him like he wasn't even there. Just throws that shit in the garbage and says, get the fuck off of my track. You're not welcome here. Not even worthy to share the road with me. It's just so easy for him. Look at that. No sweat. Nothing. It's as if he's playing this game with his eyes closed, and he very well may be. Who knows? It's just he's truly a master of his craft. And that steering wheel, I can only imagine, is made out of pure adamantium because that's the only material that would be strong enough to withstand the grip strength of my father behind the wheel.
I'll wait for somebody.
Did you catch that statement? I'll wait for somebody. My father finds this game so easy that the only way he can even give himself an iota of a challenge is by slowing down to their level just to give himself even a little bit of a thrill. He's like the anime supervillain that just wants somebody to match his power. Casually avoids an amateur who's wrecked, and at this point he's just saying, you know what, these rookies can't match my thunder, just get the fuck away from me, you're not welcome here. Takes him out like an assassin, says that's enough of that shit.
Nice.
Wrecked him.
Gives him a bit of a taunt. If this was Mario Kart, probably would have tossed a banana back there just to fuck him up even a bit more. But wrecking him is an understatement. What my father did was annihilate him. Absolutely eviscerate him. I wouldn't be surprised if his opponent just outright quit iRacing after that. There was no sportsmanship on display right there from my dad, nor did there need to be. They didn't earn his good sportsmanship. This is just too casual. It's too easy.
Getting tired.
Needs to make a pit stop after blasting through those tires. I have expected my dad to grab 2 Bud Lights and slam them together and chug them like Stone Cold Steve Austin here, but he's all business. He says, let's just get this pit stop over with, I'm gonna focus, win this race easily. As the bloodbath continues, my dad is still driving with a purpose, and that purpose is to be the very best. 2 cars ahead of him here, but that's not gonna be for long. Passes 1 and he's still greasing his way to the top here, just ready for that champagne shower in the championship circle. And it's just a, highly aggressive, highly effective style of driving. Unfortunately though, there must have been a bit of an oil slick on the course. Someone must have sabotaged it because something threw my dad's car way out of control. And it's a real shame what happened there. But it is what it is. The only way they could beat my father is by cheating, and you hate to see it. But I think it goes to show you just the kind of potential my dad has behind the wheel of iRacing. As you can see, just a bit of miscalculation, throwing the asshole of the car out there, just throws the entire ass out, spins out. But he doesn't go down alone, he takes out at least 3 other cars with him, so pretty decent, I'd say, all things considered. Now, I was lucky enough to get an interview with this particular race car driver here, the champion, and I got to ask him a few questions just about where he sees himself in the future of esports racing.
So I went with the basic setup, and it didn't handle too well, so I called Mike Cope, and I said, look, I've got a 200-pound left front spring, a 225-pound right front spring, a 225 left rear spring, and a 425 right rear spring. And I said, the car turns pretty good with a 2-inch sway bar, but it's pushing in the center of the corner. and he says, CW, you got too much left rear spring. Put in a 175-pound spring. So I put in a 175, and the bitch turns good.
That's great. Yeah, I don't know what any of that shit means, but it sounds very complicated.
We got a little inside scoop here. Little advantage on some of these other guys.
Do you think you're going to be the biggest name in the iRacing scene pretty soon?
Shit, no. Hell no.
That's what every grand champion says.
There's some guys on there that have won thousands of races, and plus you got all those NASCAR guys that they I mean, there's a couple of them guys that have run 1 in 2,000 races. You know, I've been on it for 2 days. That's about it. I mean, it took me 2 weeks to build it, and then I've been on it for a couple of days, like pretty hard, just to try to figure all this stuff out. And you know me, I'm not no computer whiz, but you know, I'll race with the best of them. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I think so too. Is there anything you want to say to the up and coming other drivers out there? Any like WWE words of intimidation?
Yeah, look out, bitch, I'm coming for you.
It's beautiful. Well, you heard it here first. I imagine Team Solo, Mid, Cloud9, all of the big gaming organizations are going to be knocking on my dad's door, shoving 8-figure contracts onto his plate. But only time will tell if he's even interested in pursuing the professional gaming organization route. But yeah, I just wanted to share all this with you and let you all know if you are an iRacing enthusiast, there's almost no reason to go professional anymore now that my dad's tearing up those tracks. He's going to take it by storm, I'm telling you. That's about it. See ya.